Hey, okay, so, like, when you watch this, don't think that I'm copying, like, James Charles, Emma, and, like, the Dolan twins, because, like, I'm not. My mom just showed up and said, hey, you want to go to hypnotist? And here I am at a hypnotist. It might not look like it, but I'm kind of scared, guys. And my angle's bad because I'm a little self-conscious. Maybe he'll fix that.
See you. Bye.
Oh,
How we doing?
good. Good. Can I pet?
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh.
You'll absolutely demand it, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, how are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing? Little Zed or something I got with my cow and my
You're so
hairbrush.
cute.
Oh, okay.
Here, and
You
then
don't
I need
deserve to be here. You need to come home with me. You need to come home. Oh my god.
Okay, so are we doing her first, or?
Yeah, we can do her first.
Why
That's
don't you
okay.
sit down here?
Okay.
Why don't I get you another sheet that you can kind of fill out for her while I'm working with
Okay.
her?
Can I be in here while you're
Yeah.
doing
I think most women prefer having their buddy. Wow.
Are we buddies?
Yeah, we are.
Well, you know.
You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
Thanks.
Come on in, bud. Come on.
Come on, doggy.
He's deaf, by the
Oh.
way. He's not completely deaf, but he's close. Okay. So we're recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are we recording?
I'm a vlogger.
So you're gonna put me on the vlog? Which is fine with me.
Okay.
I like exposure. I like exposure. Okay. So, and then you can teach me a little bit about that. Okay.
Oh, and like my test anxiety, and I want to eat better.
Okay.
Not be picky eating. You know?
Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit more than just. I will put you in hypnosis, and we will do some direct suggestion in hypnosis. You can use that and listen to the hypnosis part of it a couple more times, or like once a week, or something like that. So our goal, our outcome here with you is to, for you to be able to sit down, take a test, and be in the right frame of mind, right? Now, you talk about confidence. Here's confidence to me. Can you get your shoes on your feet? Can you tie your shoes?
Yeah, I can tell her.
Okay, that's confidence, right? It's not, I am confident. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you tie your shoes?
Yeah.
Can you get yourself to school?
Yeah.
Okay, right. You're like, yeah. Okay. Pretty well, right?
Mhm.
Fairly reliably, you can get yourself to school.
It just depends if my mom's up.
Okay. Okay, so we're just going for things. Can you tie your shoes? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's real confidence. So when you sit down to take your test, so what I would ask you, can you sit down take your test, access the information you've trained yourself to learn, or that you put in your brain. When we get done with this, I want you to go, yeah, you can do it. That's where I want you to be. I don't want you to be, yeah, I know I can pass this test, yeah. I just want you, yeah, of course you can sit down and take the test. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's turn this off so you can get a little better recording.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
How's that? Much better. Okay. That your microphone's going to pick up a lot of that ambient noise and probably not hear much. So you know the material, you're good at the material, you know you could pass the test if you didn't go into the wrong frame of mind, right? The wrong frame of mind's worry, pressure, you're off into the future thinking about failing, getting a bad grade. You're in now going, I'm feeling all wound up, I can't access, I can't think of what I need to learn, right? Something along those lines.
Sure.
Pretty close.
Well,
You're
tell him, Maddy.
Like, I don't know.
So basically, right?
Sure.
Okay. And so what I need to do is I need to get a hold of that state because we're going to blow it up. We're going to put a stick of dynamite in the middle of that, blow it up, and retrain your mind to go, have you ever taken a test and done well with it? Felt good about it?
I took my
Learner's permit. Yeah, she passed the first time.
I passed that.
And you had real motivation. You wanted your learner's permit. You wanted to learn.
Yeah.
And so you just dug in and you're going to do it well, right?
Yeah.
And so you learned the information so well when you got there, you felt pretty good.
Yeah.
And so you didn't go into this thing where
Like,
you
it
can't.
was all common sense stuff, so like, if I, you know.
So you didn't have any anxiety when you were doing that. You did well with that, right? And part of that was good, really good preparation. Is that right?
Not really.
I didn't study.
Okay. But you knew the material and you trusted yourself?
Yeah, I trust myself.
You trusted yourself to take the learner's permit.
Yes.
So what's the difference between the learner's permit and taking a different test?
It's stuff that I won't be needing in the future.
And so your heart isn't into it, so you don't feel like...
Yeah, like, I'd do better if I was taking a test on something that would, like, benefit me in the future. You know, like, if I want to be a fashion designer, you know, textiles. And if I want to, like, be a math elite, I'd take algebra.
Sure.
Yeah.
I still haven't figured out what algebra is for.
I don't know. Pythagorean theorem, I used it this weekend.
Did you use
No.
it for...
No.
Okay. So they need to be teaching you stand-up comedy, because that you would use in the future. Right? You're already using it. You're already a comedian.
Yeah.
You like humor. You like toying with people. That's a good skill, right?
Toying with my mom.
That's a good skill.
Yeah.
It really is. People love humor. That people like to laugh. They like to feel good. When we're feeling good, we have both hemispheres of the brain firing off. So if you're going to make fun of yourself about this test situation, what would you say? What would you say to yourself if you're really making fun of this, what you're doing when you sit down to take a test?
Well, what I normally do is like say, okay, well if I pass this then that's good, but if I fail it, then my mom's gonna be mad. Then I have to retake it, and if I do worse, then they're gonna take the worst grade, like the second grade, which would be worse, you know, or something like that. And I just know that I'm probably gonna fail. Cause,
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're making fun of yourself.
I
about
don't
that.
know. I don't make fun of myself unless like I'm around people.
Okay. All right. So you do have a bit of control over this because you have this one kind of test. You want to get the learner's permit. You do just fine, right? You don't even study and you do just fine.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Okay. So you don't always create this upset. Now the test. I want to ask you this one more time. The test you do get worked up about and you get the anxiety about. Do you know the material and could you pass the test?
Yeah.
If you weren't getting yourself worked up in the wrong direction.
Probably like whenever I retain the information, it just leaves the brain when I take it. You know what I mean? To take the test, it just.
No, it's still in there. You just don't know how to access it.
Okay.
The brain records everything. And it works synergistically and holographically. Actually, the more information you put in your brain, the better it works. The better it stores and records. So we feel, we have this concept like my brain's getting full of junk, Well, did you have one test that you failed that was really important that got you spun out about this? You haven't always done this. Have you?
Yes.
Mhm.
From day one? Okay.
Especially it started in high school. I mean in junior high.
So it got worse in junior high. Why?
I don't know.
Material I think started obviously getting
Or
harder.
because the teachers just make the classes a little bit, boring, and if they made it more interesting, I'd want to learn more. Like if they add unicorns to one thing, I'm like,
Can't you add your own unicorns?
I don't know.
If we hallucinated unicorns inside your homework, would that make it better? I'm serious.
Really?
Yes, I'm serious. If you felt like unicorns were helping you out, would it make it more fun?
I don't know. Maybe.
I take it you like unicorns.
No. It's just something that, like if you just saw like a unicorn walking through like a forest, would you like look at it or like just walk away from it? No, you look at it and walk towards it. It's like obviously,
Maybe.
you know what I mean? It's attention grabbing.
Okay, so you want something that's attention grabbing.
Like food.
Like if there's some food, a unicorn,
tacos.
some...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's put that in there, or the sense that that's in there, and then you'll be attracted to it, right? Because you got to do it. You might as well do it well. If I could take this, and you could do much better at it with half the time, but do a really great job with it, you'd have to pour your heart and soul into it a little bit. But we cut your time in half. Would you be willing to jump into it? I know I'm not going to use this algebra later, but I'm just going to go ahead and pour my heart and soul into it so I can get a good grade. indirectly, it will benefit me in the future because I'll get a better grade, I'll get better employment, I'll get better schools, I'll get better training, I'll be accepted into better places. So in that way, it will serve you in the future. I'm with you. I don't know what the hell algebra is for.
I don't either.
So, but you can see how it would benefit you to do well with it because it'll benefit you indirectly later, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's worth going for. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's just make it fun. If it was fun, you'd do it. We like to do things that feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at one time you made homework, algebra, boring. Okay. Is there anything that's inherently great about unicorns?
The color.
Okay. But you, like, I don't care about colors. I don't care about unicorns.
Okay.
If I'd set unicorn traps and run them off my property. I don't like unicorns eating my tomatoes.
Well, maybe there was too many.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just teasing you a little bit, but
No, that's okay.
you're the one that makes unicorns fun inside your head.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I don't care about unicorns. They look silly to me. And they're just an imaginary creature, and I don't spend much time thinking about unicorns, if any time at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Bright colors don't do anything for me. I don't care.
Well, you're a male, so.
Right? Right. So you're the one that kind of puts the importance on colors and unicorns.
Yeah.
In turn, that also means you can put the same feelings towards your homework, right? You are the meaning maker in your universe, right? You control and run your universe inside your head.
I control it all.
You control it all. So let's put fun inside the homework. The homework just happens then automatically, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to fight with it. You don't have to fight with yourself. You don't have to feel bad. Homework feels good. Do it. It's done. You do it in half the time. You recall it when you need to recall it. Remember it when you need to remember it. Don't remember it when you don't need to remember it, right? Does that all work for you? I'm talking really fast, but
Yeah.
if it was fun and easy and automatic, that'd be the way to roll, right? When you sit down and you start thinking about,
Highlighter.
when you start thinking about taking this test and you start getting wound up, can you get that up to a certain degree? Can you feel it? Can you revivify it is the word? Can you think about taking the test and can you get the lump in your throat or whatever it is for you?
Yeah. Like,
So right here, right now, 10 being the worst, 0 being nothing, could you get it up to about a 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and do that and nod when you have that turned up in your mind, okay? And you're feeling the feelings. Once you're feeling the feelings, I want you to pay attention to them. Your eyes open, but brain waves drop down and you go into a state of hypnosis while you're studying. Feels like kind of that halfway in between being awake and being asleep. So it feels good. Body works good in that state. We heal faster. We learn faster. We're more creative, right? So if you got to write an essay, the creativity's turned on. Okay, so all this is going to work really, really well for you. Okay, loosen limp, loosen limp. Okay, relax. Lean back a little bit. Lean back, lean back. Look right here. Look at me. Look at me. Listen to me with your eyes and let your eyes snap shut when I say sleep and sleep all the way down. Just double it up.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Anytime I say the words deep sleep, you'll go right down into a very, very deep state of hypnosis. Sunshine. Sunshine. Okay. Yeah, come on out. I'm okay. How do you feel about those tests?
They're okay.
Not a problem, is there? Do you feel like, can you see where you're kind of how you were creating your own problem with this? How you're leading yourself into the wrong place, the wrong thinking? Do you have a sense that you kind of have more control over that now and you can lead yourself into a better state where you can remember what you need to remember at the time you need to remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels good, doesn't it? Okay. This is about control. This is about giving you more choice.
Okay, this is like future Maddy. I sound like mannish Maddy right now, but like this is like the chill Maddy. Like after the hypnotist, the chill kind. Okay, so I'm just saying, like I recommend this guy. Like I'm gonna put him down in the comments because like I don't know all the information. Like my mom set this thing up. Like thank you, mi madre. I love you. Yeah. Jeez, like you don't know how much I love you, mi madre. Okay, like, I know you're not watching this, even though, like, I'm saying how much I love you right now. Like, I'm confessing how much I love you. Like, you're not watching it, but who cares? Anyways, yeah, like, this was, like, a good experience. I sound like a mom. But, like, I recommend doing it because, like, you will feel like you got, like, 10 hours of sleep. Like, wait, no, like, I get 10 hours of sleep and I'm still tired. Like, you were just done in hibernation or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you got enough sleep. You have the perfect sleep schedule ever, and your life is not falling apart. That's how it feels. So if you are like a college student or like a married guy that needs help from his wife, just go to a hypnotist. Or if you're someone in high school and you're lacking sleep thereof, or I sound like the God, it sounds so smart. Yeah. And like, just, I recommend doing it. And I know, like, you probably like clicked off because it was like really boring to you, but like, no. Okay, like, dude, like, if you were in Nebraska, like, do it. Like, if you were in any state, I bet there's a hypnotist there, or like near you. Like, go to a hypnotist near you. Okay, bye.